Networking hardware includes network interface cards, as well as possibly bridges, routers, and gateways. Let's discuss network interface cards first. Network interface cards, also called NICs, are a network adapter board that plugs into a computer system board and provides a port on the back of the card to connect a PC to the network. It requires an IRQ and an I/O address. Depending on the technology that we use, we will have to conform our network card to that technology. For example, if we use FDDI, we'll have to use a FDDI network interface card. If we use Token Ring, we'll have to use a Token Ring network interface card. And of course, if we use Ethernet, we'll have to use an Ethernet network interface card. But all network cards convert parallel data coming out of the computer to serial data to send out to the wire. So parallel data comes from the system bus, goes through the network interface card, and comes out as serial data to and from the network. In other words, there could be as much as a 32-lane or possibly even a 64-lane highway that must be merged into a 1-lane highway by the network interface card. So the network interface card has a full-time job in converting data. Things to consider when selecting a network interface card include the type of network that you're attaching to, for example, Ethernet, Token Ring, FDDI, or some other proprietary network standard. The type of media that you're going to use, for example, what kind of connections do you need to have? Shielded twisted pair, coaxial, or maybe even fiber optic. And then the type of input-output bus that you are attaching the card to. For example, is it an ISA slot that's available in your computer, or is it a PCI slot? Other components that are not absolutely necessary to form a network, but are often used in networks, are bridges, which is a hardware device coupled with software at the data link layer, which is used to connect similar networks and network segments. A router, which transfers a packet to other networks only when the packet is addressed to a station outside its network. And a router also holds router tables. And a gateway, which is a device or a process that connects networks with different protocols. So clients connected to a network can share resources if they have permissions to share the resources. In our next section, we'll talk about how clients can connect to a network and share its resources.